sent to me at no charge for the purpose of this review. What you get with your collar is the remote control. You get 2 sets of prongs. So one is going to be for your short-haired dogs, and then the other one's going to be for your longer-haired dogs. And then you also get 2 silicone prong covers to protect your dog's skin. You get a shock tester, a contact spring sheet, and your charger, which is going to charge both the receiver and the remote at the same time. It's going to take about 2 to 3 hours to charge, and once it's fully charged, you're going to get about 27 days worth of use out of the remote, and then on the receiver you're going to get about 11 days. So to get started, you're going to want to choose which prongs you're going to use. I'm going to be using the shorter prongs, and they're just going to screw into the back of the receiver. If you want to, you can put the contact spring sheet on first and then screw in the prongs on top of that, which is just going to expand the range of shock and vibration. Rather than just coming out of the prongs, it's going to come out through this whole entire spring sheet. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm just going to put the prongs in on their own. And on that same side is going to be your power button. Go ahead and turn it on and check to see if your prongs are in correctly. You can do that by taking your shock tester, placing it on like this, turning on your remote, and then press the shock button. And then if there's a good shock current going through the tester, it will turn orange. And then on the same side is also where you're going to be charging your receiver. Taking a closer look at your remote, on the side here you have your on and off button, and then you have a 1 and a 2 switch. That is your channels, so you can actually control 2 receivers with 1 remote. On this side is your plus and minus button, so you can up the vibration and the shock. And then you also have a switch here, which allows you to switch through the shock and the vibration levels. So this first button here is going to be your tone button. That cannot be changed. It's just a simple tone. Next is going to be your vibration button. It goes from 1 to 8. To switch that, like I said, go to this side, switch it to vibration, and then use your plus and minus buttons. And then your shock, switch down to adjust the level, and that goes from 1 to 16. So the farthest distance that can be between the remote and the receiver and still be connected is 3,000 feet. However, the best distance is 1,000 feet. And the receiver is waterproof, the remote is not. So I've actually done a lot of reviews on shock collars, and one thing I always say is that these work great when they're used properly. These are training tools and not a punishment tool. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on a dog that is already trained with the shock collar, and I'm going to show you how he responds with just the simple press of the tone button. This is Timber, and he has been trained on the shock collar to be off leash. So when he gets too far away from me and I press the tone button, he will return back. Alright, so you can't see Timber. Press the tone button. And he'll be back to me. Good boy.